to the News on Map World Series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha Singh, and in today's video we will be discussing topics which are important from General Studies paper 1, that is Geography Map section. So first of all, let's begin with the previous session question, and the question was, this country is the third largest country in terms of area in the South American continent. The Amazon River originates from this country. Its coastal area is important for the production of phosphate fertilizers through bird dropping. Due to its important location, a cold ocean current is also named after it. So, which country has been described in this paragraph? Brazil, Peru, Colombia, Chile. So, a lot of hints has been given in this paragraph, and especially the last line of the paragraph makes the question easy. That is, due to its important location, a cold ocean current is named after it. This is the most easy hint. Then there is, it is the third largest country of South American continent and Amazon River originates from it. So I think you should be able to solve, you would have solved this one, and many of the people, and I should say almost all the people, have given the right answer in the comment section, and the correct answer is Peru. So Peru is a country in the South American continent, and Peru is surrounded on the north by Ecuador, then Colombia, then Brazil, Bolivia and Chile. Now Peru, when we talk about the area terms, so it is the third largest country in the South American continent, largest being Brazil, second largest is Argentina and third largest is Peru. And the cold ocean current which goes through the surface of Peru is the Peruvian current, that is Peruvian, that is the Peruvian current. So this makes the correct answer option B, that is Peru. So moving on to today's session, the reference for the first question says, recently India launched the Global Biofuel Alliance during the G20 annual summit which was held in New Delhi, and India has successfully hosted the G20 summit for the first time, and the New Delhi Declaration has been signed. So the question says, consider the following statements with reference to Global Biofuel Alliance. First statement, all the member countries of G20 are included in it. All the member countries. Now this is important because G20 has 19 countries plus European Union, and now recently the African Union has also been included as the new permanent member of the G20. So it says all the member countries of G20 are included in it. This is the first statement. So let's see this. So if we talk about all the G20 countries are included in the Global Biofuel Alliance, then the statement is wrong, because not all the G20 countries are included in it. So there are G20 members in Global Biofuel Alliance, and that is, there are 7 G20 members which are a part of the Global Biofuel Alliance, and that is, first is India, then is South Africa, then Italy, then Brazil, then we have Argentina, then United States of America, and then Canada. So these 7 are the G20 members which are part of the Global Biofuel Alliance. Then apart from this, the G20 invitees are also part of the Global Biofuel Alliance, and the G20 invitees which are part of the Global Biofuel Alliance is Singapore, Bangladesh, UAE, Mauritius, and then, so these are few of the invitees which are part of the Global Biofuel Alliance. Now there are other members also. There are non-G20 countries also included in the Global Biofuel Alliance, and those are Iceland, Finland, then there are Uganda, Kenya, Seychelles, Sri Lanka, Guyana and Paraguay. So these are the non-G20 countries. So there are G20 countries which are part of Global Biofuel Alliance. There are invitees countries of the G20. Then there are non-G20 countries, and apart from this there are 12 international organizations which are also part of the Global Biofuel Alliance. For example, World Bank being one of them. So these are few of the members of the Global Biofuel Alliance. So the first statement becomes wrong, that all the members of G20 are included in it. So from G20 countries, 7 members are included in it. The next statement says its total number of members is more than 30. So that is true, that the total number of members is more than 30. Yet there are G20 members, non-G20 members, G20 invitee countries, then there are international organizations also. So the total number of members is more than 30. So this is correct. So the question is asking which of the above statements are correct. So the correct answer is B, that is only 2. Now moving on to the next question, that is, the reference says recently a memorandum of understanding for the development of the India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor. India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor was signed during the G20 summit. So now let's see the question. The land route portion of the proposed IMEC, that is the India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor, will pass through which of the following countries? So through which of the following countries the IMEC corridor passes through? And there are 8 countries which are given, that is Israel, Jordan, Syria, Oman, Turkey, Lebanon, Qatar and Kuwait. So you have to choose the correct code, that through how many countries the IMEC corridor passes through. So now you, by the name itself, you would know that around how many, which continent would be covered in it. So India is a part of it, then comes Middle East is a part of it, and then Europe is a part of it. So through this only we will be able to eliminate the continents like North America, South America, Australia, Africa. So the countries which it will pass through is, so the IMEC corridor talks basically about the, here it is asking about the roadways, railways and through sea. So it will be a economic corridor. Economic corridor means that the economic prosperity through this corridor should increase in the countries which are associated with it. So what will happen is, if we will look at the map, it will pass through to the minimum number of countries, so that easily and very fast and conveniently from one country to another country the economic tracks can be passed on. So if we talk about from India through sea, it will go to UAE. There is a port in Dubai. So there it will be connected through sea with India. Then from UAE, it will go through the rail network to Jordan. Then from Jordan to Israel, and then again from the sea, it will go to the European countries. So we will see that this is the most convenient and the most efficient route through which the India can be connected to the European countries, also through the IMEC corridor. So we are not in the countries which are not included in this are Yemen, Oman, Kuwait, Qatar. Then there are Iran and Iraq are also not included. Lebanon is not included, because when directly we can pass through the Middle Eastern countries, then why to move to other countries and make the way more complex? Then the countries which were included: Israel, yes; Jordan, yes; Oman, no; Lebanon, no; Kuwait, no; Qatar, no; Turkey, no; Syria, no. So the correct answer is option A, that is 1 and 2 only. Moving on to the next question, the reference says, recently the African Union formally got its permanent membership during the G20, and it was G20's 18th annual summit. So this brings African Union to the news. Now the question says, consider the following pairs. On one hand we have the names, and on the other hand we have the location of the landforms. So it says Katanga Plateau, the location is Angola; Okavango Swamps, Botswana; Nubian Desert, Sudan; and Adamawa Highlands, Cameroon. So let's see this. Okay, we have two maps, and on the first map you will be able to see the location of the landforms, and on the map besides it you will be able to see the country. So let's see this. First of all, let's talk about the Katanga Plateau. So where is the location of the Katanga Plateau? The Katanga Plateau is located in Angola, and it is almost located in the central of Angola. Then comes the Adamawa Highlands. Adamawa Highlands, the location is present in Cameroon, and it is present in other countries also, like the Adamawa Highlands is also a part of the Nigeria, that is the southern Nigeria, but mainly the Adamawa mountains are present in Cameroon. Then comes the Nubian Desert. So Nubian Desert is located in where? It is Sudan, and basically it is northeast Sudan. It is northeast Sudan, and it also is located in Egypt, that is the southeast Egypt, but basically and majorly it is located in Sudan. Now comes fourth one, and that is the Okavango Swamps. Okavango Swamps, the location is in Botswana, and also a part of it lies in Namibia. So Botswana is one of the southern countries of African continent, but between Namibia and Botswana, the Okavango Swamps is basically present in and majorly present in Botswana, and that is north of Botswana. So Nubian Desert, Sudan, Adamawa Mountains, Cameroon, Katanga Plateau, Angola, and Okavango Swamps, that is Botswana. So let's see this. Katanga Plateau, Angola, correct. Okavango Swamps, Botswana, correct. Then Nubian Desert, Sudan, correct. Adamawa Highlands, Cameroon, correct. So how many are correctly matched? So all four pairs are correctly matched. So the correct answer is option D. Now moving on to the next question. The reference says, recently a magnitude 6.8 earthquake struck Morocco, whose epicenter was near Marrakesh. So this brings country Morocco to the news. The question says, consider the following statements, and there are two statements. First statement talks about Morocco is located on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. So let's see the location of Morocco. So Morocco is a country which is present in African continent, and it is a part of North Africa, basically Sahara region also. So Morocco shares its coastline and the border with North Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. So Mediterranean Sea is a distinguishing factor between African continent and European continent, and Mediterranean Sea is connected to the Atlantic Ocean through the Strait of Gibraltar, and Strait of Gibraltar is between Morocco and Spain. So if we will see that this is east, this is west. So the western part, that is the major part, and the majority of the area of Morocco is sharing its coastline with the North Atlantic Ocean. But the eastern part of Morocco is also associated with the Mediterranean Sea. So Morocco is located on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. This becomes correct. Now the Atlas ranges also extend into Morocco. So this is talking about that the Atlas mountain ranges, they are also extended into Morocco. So let's see this. If we will talk about the Atlas mountain ranges, then the Atlas mountain ranges is associated with North Africa. So this is the location of the Atlas mountain ranges, and it is not that it is only situated in Morocco, it is also situated in parts of Mauritania, Western Sahara, and also Algeria. So, but it is extended to Morocco also. Majority of its portion lies in Morocco. So the Atlas mountain range is associated with Morocco. The Atlas range also extend into Morocco. This is also correct. So we have to talk about the correct statement. So both are correct. It means option C is the correct answer. That is both 1 and 2. Now next question. The reference says, recently, the government of India has announced the opening of its embassy in Delhi, the capital of East Timor. So this brings East Timor to the news. The question reads, that consider the following statements with reference to East Timor. First statement is it is located among the Indonesian islands. So for this you need to know the location of East Timor. So if we will look at the map, then if we will talk about the Indonesian island, so Indonesia island is a part of the Southeast Asian countries and it lies to the South China Sea. So this is South China Sea and to the south of it lies the Indonesia islands. And if we talk about the location of East Timor, then East Timor lies in the Indian Ocean and it shares its borders with the Indonesia as a country. So it is located among the Indonesian islands. This is correct. It is an island country which does not share land border with any other country. Does not. And we have, and in the above statement, if you will read properly, the answer is given that it is located among the Indonesian islands and it is saying it is an island country which does not share land border with any other country. So this becomes in itself wrong because it is saying that it is among the Indonesian island and Indonesia is a different country from East Timor. So East Timor shares its border with the Indonesian country. So the second statement becomes wrong. So many a times you will find that one statement gives answer of the other statement, but you need to be very careful while reading these kind of statements. So the third statement says East Timor is a member country of the ASEAN group. So you need to know about the countries of the ASEAN group. So the statement is wrong because if we talk about the ASEAN group, then the ASEAN group it composes of 10 countries and those countries are Myanmar, Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Indonesia and Philippines. So these are the 10 countries which are part of the ASEAN group, but East Timor is not a part of the ASEAN group. So this also becomes wrong. So the question is asking about the correct statement. So how many is correct? Second is wrong, third is wrong, first is correct. So this becomes, the correct answer is option A, that is only 1. Now moving on to the next question. The reference says recently the Prime Minister participated in the 20th ASEAN India Summit and the 18th East Asia Summit in Jakarta, Indonesia. Now the question says how many of the following countries do not share land border with any other country? So among the 6 countries which are giving, how many does not share land border with any other country? So that is Philippines, Singapore, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Australia or Brunei. So now let's see this, that how many does not share land border with any other country. So the countries which does not share land border with any other countries, first is Australia. Australia does not share land border with any other country. Then second country which does not share land border with any other country is Philippines. Philippines also does not share land border with any other country. While if we talk about other countries like Indonesia, Indonesia shares land border with other country and that is Papua New Guinea. And Papua New Guinea also shares land border with other country and the other country is Indonesia. So if we talk about Brunei, so Brunei also shares land boundary with other country and that other country is Malaysia because the northern part of Brunei has Malaysia. But if we talk about Singapore, so Singapore does not share land border with any other country and Singapore lies to the south of Malaysia, but it does not share land border with Malaysia because Singapore is separated from Malaysia through the Strait of Johor. So it is the Strait of Johor which separates Singapore from Malaysia. So the 3 countries which does not share its land border with any other countries are Philippines, Singapore and Australia. While Indonesia, Papua New Guinea shares border with each other and Brunei shares border with Malaysia. So which of the above statements are correct? So how many are correct? 1, 2 and 3. So the correct answer becomes option B, that is only 3 countries. Now next question. The reference says, recently Mexico's Supreme Court declared state laws banning abortion unconstitutional, saying these laws violate women rights. Now this brings Mexico to the news. Now the question says, consider the situation of the following. So there are 4 countries which are given, that is Belize, Guyana, Suriname, French Guiana. How many of the above are considered part of Latin America? So how many of them are part of Latin America? Now we need to know that which countries constitutes Latin America. So the Latin American countries are considered those countries in which the official language, there are 4 languages, out of which one of the language has to be an official language of those countries, and that is Spanish, French, Italian, and then Portuguese. So it was considered that earlier the countries of Latin America were ruled by any of these people, Spain, France, Italy, or Portugal. So the countries of the Latin America has any of these language as its official language. So let's see this, that how many of the above are considered parts of the Latin America: Belize, Guyana, Suriname, or French Guiana. Now look at this map. So the countries which are covered in dark green color are the countries which are considered to be a part of the Latin America, and the countries which are not part of Latin America are, Belize is not part of Latin America because the official language of Belize is English. If we talk about the South American continent, then Guyana is not a part of Latin America, and Suriname is also not a part of Latin America because the official language of both Guyana and Suriname is Dutch. So English and Belize, Guyana, Suriname, these are not part of Latin America, while French Guiana is part of Latin America as its official language is French. So the correct answer of this statement or of this question is only one, that is option A. Now next question. The reference says, recently Cuba's foreign ministry said it had discovered a human trafficking ring aimed at recruiting Cubans to help Russia in the Russia-Ukraine war. So with this the question comes, which of the following cities is situated closest to the equator? Closest to the equator. And the 4 cities are Miami, Kingston, Havana, Maracaibo. So let's see this. So if we talk about the first one, that is Miami. So Miami is present in US, that is the United States of America. Miami is a city in US and it is a part of southern US. So that will be southeast US. Then second, if we talk about, second one was Kingston. So if we talk about Kingston, Kingston is a capital of Jamaica. While if we talk about C option, that is Havana, Havana is capital of Cuba. While if we talk about D option, that is Maracaibo, Maracaibo is capital of Venezuela. So let's now draw the equator. So if we draw the equator, this is the line of the equator which passes through the South American continent, and the city which is lying closest to equator is among all is Maracaibo, and the country among all is Venezuela. So the correct answer is option D, that is Maracaibo. Now next question. The reference says, recently Vanuatu, an island country located in the Pacific Ocean, has been in the news due to political crisis. Now this brings Vanuatu to the news. So the question says, below are the countries located around Vanuatu, and their location in relation to Vanuatu. In this context, consider the following pairs. So the countries are, there are 3 countries given, that is Fiji, it is saying Fiji is located to the east of Vanuatu, New Zealand to the south of Vanuatu, and Papua New Guiana to the north of Vanuatu. So how many of the above pairs of statements are correctly matched? So let's see this. Fiji east, New Zealand south, Papua New Guinea north. So let us see this. So first of all, the location of Vanuatu. So Vanuatu is present in Pacific Ocean. It is present in Pacific Ocean, and you can say that it lies to the north of New Zealand and to the east of Australia, and it is present in the Pacific Ocean. And specifically, if you have to say, then the South Pacific Ocean also you can say. So Vanuatu, if we talk about, then it lies to the north of New Zealand and it lies to the west of Fiji. You can say Fiji lies to the east of it, or Vanuatu lies to the west of Fiji, while Papua New Guinea lies to the west of it. So let's see this. It is saying Fiji to the east. So this is Vanuatu. Let us draw the directions again. Okay. This is Vanuatu. This is the location of Vanuatu in the South Pacific Ocean, and this is west and this is east. So this is location of Fiji. So Fiji is located to the east of it. So this becomes correct. East, New Zealand south. So this is Vanuatu and New Zealand is located to the south of it. So this is also correct. Papua New Guinea north. So Papua New Guinea is not located to the north of it. It is located to the west of it. So this becomes wrong. North is not the correct answer. So Fiji east correct, New Zealand south correct, Papua New Guinea north incorrect. So how many pairs are correctly matched? Only 2 pairs are correctly matched. So the correct answer is option B, that is only 2 pairs. Now it's time for the practice question. So read the question carefully and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. So the question says, which of the following countries is situated along the Caribbean Sea? So there are 4 countries. Out of these 4 countries, which all are the countries which are located or which are situated along the Caribbean Sea? And the 4 countries are Venezuela, Suriname, Haiti and Bermuda. I am again repeating: Venezuela, Suriname, Haiti, Bermuda. And the codes given are only 1 and 2, only 1 and 3, only 2 and 3 and only 2 and 4. So try to see the world map and see the Caribbean Sea map and find out the answer of this question and give me the answer in the comment section. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.